now we am boy.
What's up? Welcome to the channel. I decided to do a stream, just a small stream before the football match starts. I see Haaland is starting, Esperon is starting. I can't wait to watch that. But I decided to do a stream. The good thing about myself is my channel is not for money. My channel is not for popularity. My channel, it belongs to me. It's my channel. So I can just choose when to just come on. I can just choose when to what do you call this again? When to just talk. I'm a fan like yourself. So as a fan, when I sit down and see a lot of rubbish, I have seen this rubbish 3 times now from the same YouTuber. Look, I respect him. He's done so well as a person. He's worked so hard. I respect his hustle, what he's doing. But sometimes I used to follow this guy. Is it Rory Jennings? I used to follow him way before he came on Talksport, way before he was part of that other show with Jordy. Is it True Jordy? Like way before that, I used to follow him. But what I have noticed is this guy talks a lot of rubbish. What I mean by that is he says something in the past. He will say something, obviously, trying to sound as if he's got more knowledge. Then later on, he says a lot of rubbish that doesn't make sense. Look, before I talk, let me just show this video. I don't know if they're going to do a copyright strike. I don't care because first of all, this channel is just a channel for me. So I'll try my best to pause the video. Somebody told me I have to just pause the video to avoid. So Roy Jennings from Chelsea was on Talksports again, talking shit about Haaland as always. That's what has become of him these days. It looks like the only thing he can do these days on Talksport. The video is right there. I'm going to retweet the video when I'm done. So this guy, is it Roy? I don't know if you call him Roy Jennings. He's a Chelsea fan, right? As I said, big up to him. He's a big YouTuber. He's hustled. He's worked so hard to get here. But Roy, if you ever watch this, what you're doing is you're destroying your name. I used to be a fan myself. I used to watch you. But what you're starting to do is what we call rubbish. You're speaking a lot of rubbish. And I'm going to call you out on it because I've noticed some people attack City purposely. They attack City fans and Man City because nobody talks from Man City. Yes, that's how we are, where we don't like going to fights, but I'm willing to fight. So I'm going to fight with you, Roy, because you seem to change. So you say Haaland is not as good as we think he is. That's what you've been saying for the past streams. Every time you go on Talksport, you say Haaland is not as great as everybody thinks he is. So we're gonna play this video, and I'll be pausing it and speaking, pausing and speaking. So let's get Mr. Roy or whatever he calls himself here. Let's. I hope you guys can hear the volume.
You know this formality that it's just a given. Haaland will score 20 goals. I just don't see why we're so confident about that. Maybe he will. I'm not saying he won't. Maybe he will. But I'd also say...
Do you see? So he starts off, he says Haaland will score 20 goals, but I don't, he's like, I don't know why we're confident about that. I want you to hear that. He says Haaland will score 20 goals. I don't know why we're confident about that. He keeps talking a lot of rubbish. You're right about that, Chinso. So they talk rubbish to gain attention. Yeah, so I'm going to give him attention because this fraud has come 3 times now. I'm going to defend my striker. You've come 3 times now. Somebody has to check you because what I've noticed is people like you, Roy, who come and talk rubbish, nobody checks you. So I'm here to check you. Where I come from in Malawi, we check people. When people are talking rubbish, we check them. So I'm going to check you. I want you to listen to this fraud as he's speaking. Yes, I'm going to call him a fraud because he's a fraud. Listen to this fraud as he's speaking. I want you to listen carefully as this fraud is speaking. So he said Haaland. People are saying he's gonna score 20 goals, but he doesn't believe it's true. Continue listening to this fraud before I show you the next video. Then we're going to talk. Keep listening to this fraud. Just keep listening to him.
Coming to a new league is hard. Coming to a new team is hard. Coming to a new team that are already champions.
Tell me, guys, in the comments, are you able to hear him? Are you able to hear the fraud, or is it on mute? Tell me if you're able to hear him. So tell me if you're able to hear him. Tell me in the comments if you are here able to hear fraud Roy, or fraud Jennings as I call him these days. So tell me if you can be able to hear the video.
So they don't need to change their game. You've got to fit into their system. They're the champion. You're not. Think about players that have come from the Bundesliga to land in the Premier League. They haven't exactly set it on fire.
So he says that he says players that have come from the Bundesliga to the Prem have never set it on fire. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Vincent Company, Roy. If you call yourself a YouTuber who knows football, how come you don't know that De Bruyne came from Germany? How come you don't know that Company came from Germany? Gundogan came from Germany. Barak, didn't he come from? Isn't Barak the guy from Chelsea? He's not a German. This guy, this is what I say. Some people have to be checked, and I'm gonna check this guy. Just wait. Keep watching, guys. Keep watching, guys. No, 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 no. I don't care. I don't care about likes or anything in this video. This video, we're here to expose this fraud, because this fraud, Roy, is getting away with a lot of things. So he says nobody has come from the Bundesliga and made it in the league. But De Bruyne came from the Bundesliga. Who's the best midfielder right now? De Bruyne in the Prem. Where did he come from? Bundesliga. Gundogan, Bundesliga. Company, Bundesliga. So what are we talking about here? Let's not. Joe Matip, please keep putting them in the comments. Joe Matip, Bundesliga. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug. Firmino, Bundesliga. Son, Bundesliga. So, Mr. Roy, you're already been exposed. You're already been exposed here. I don't want to embarrass you. All I want to do is for you to be able to be genuine. Don't be a fool. Don't make a fool out of yourself because you're on Talksport. This is the third time you've said Haaland is not who he is. Guys, keep going. I'm going to show you the video of Roy months ago hyping up Haaland, saying Haaland must come to Chelsea. Aubameyang, Bundesliga. Thank you very much, comments. Keep commenting. Aubameyang, Bundesliga. Aubameyang, Bundesliga. So, Roy, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Just because Kai Havertz has failed and Werner, you want to talk about it's your coach, Tuchel, who's failed. Let's keep watching this guy. Let's keep watching him.
Kai Havertz, fine. Timo Werner, abysmal. Jadon Sancho, all right. There are a constant stream of players that have arrived.
This is Jadon Sancho's first season, and Jadon Sancho just came in. So this guy, Roy, is saying Jadon Sancho, all right. Jadon Sancho just came from Germany. Give him time. He says Havertz. Guess who's mentioned? He's mentioned everybody from his own team. I want you to listen to this guy. He's mentioned everybody from his own team, and he is taking the failures from Chelsea as making them Bundesliga tax. There is no such thing as Bundesliga's tax. Look, Matip came from there. Son came from there. Aubameyang came from there. Vincent Company came from there. Gundogan came from there. De Bruyne came from there. So what is he talking about, guys? This guy is making a fool out of himself every day on Talksports. And you know the thing is, there's people like him and Mark Gobridge. They talk too much shit and nobody checks them. Nobody ever exposes them for talking shit. This guy talks shit. He's been talking shit for three whole times when he's on Talksports, saying Haaland is rubbish. So let's keep watching him. I want him to finish.
From the Bundesliga that haven't been great. And it's no guarantee that Haaland lands and scores. He probably will, but this guarantee that you conform to there on Deep, I thought better of it. What I find very difficult is this guarantee around Haaland. I just don't think it's as given as some people seem to think. This formality that he will win the Golden Boot or he will score 20 goals.
Okay, so you've heard what he says, right? So he's trying to say Haaland is not as good as people say he is, right? So watch this. Somebody tagged him on the same Talksport clip. Somebody tagged him when Haaland was rumored to go to Chelsea. This is where I want you guys to be careful. I'm a fan, the same as yourself. I am the same as you guys. I'm also a fan like you. The reason why I started this YouTube channel is for things like this. These things used to irritate the shit out of me. Every time I sit down and watch idiots like this guy, yes, I'm going to call him an idiot because he's an idiot. In a few minutes, you understand why I'm calling him an idiot. Just watch. Give me a minute. Just watch. why I'm calling him an idiot, and why I can't trust people like Roy. Why I cannot trust people like Roy. People like Matt Gobridge. Why I keep mentioning is because nobody checks them. We let them away with all this, and I used to be one of them. I used to let people like Roy, because I used to follow him. I used to subscribe to his channel. I used to subscribe to his channel. I used to support this guy. Now I don't, because what I noticed is they only talk things to please you, right? Then later on, when they are like on BBC, on Sky, they change their tone. Man, all you have to do is be you. The reason why we followed you is because we loved what you used to say, Roy. I used to think you're a smart guy. I always used to say this guy is a smart guy. The way you talk, the way you presented things, you are logical. But these days, all you do is talk rubbish, especially about Haaland. So he says Haaland is not good, right? This is what Roy said. Haaland is not good. Just watch him in this video. This is the same fraud, Roy. Just watch him. There he is. That's his channel. You can go to the videos in his channel.
Of potential superstars. And Chelsea securing that win over Manchester City in Porto could have changed everything and actually restructured the race to sign one of the most prized assets in world football. There is no conversation to be had about how good Haaland is.
What else can I say? Guys in the comments, you saw him in the video on Talksports, right? You saw him in the video on Talksports. He said Haaland is not great. There's nothing special. He's basically saying Haaland is not special. Look at his video. I'm gonna play it again from the beginning as my friend Gundo comes in. So, Gundo, I'm pretty sure you've seen the first video on Talksports, right?
I've heard these. I mean, I've seen it. I've heard this nonsense so many times over the past month or so from this guy.
Yeah.
This guy,
So
go ahead.
that's the reason why, Gundo, I'm not letting him go, because somebody has to check him. Because what I've noticed is people like this, they're given a scot free, and the reason why people like this yap, because there's nobody. We usually from Man City are very humble. We never say anything. You know what I mean? So they go purposely on these channels and talk. So just watch him. You remember what he said about Haaland? That Haaland is not all that.
Yep.
He said it last week again. Oh, Haaland is nothing special. But listen to him here, Carl.
Potential superstars. And Chelsea securing that win over Manchester City in
watch this.
Porto could have changed everything and actually restructured the race to sign one of the most prized assets in world football.
Yeah,
there is no conversation to be had about how good Haaland is.
He's a fraud. This guy's a fraud.
Did you see?
Listen, Patrick. Let me explain. See, it's okay to have an opinion about something and say, you know what? Here's my opinion. I'm not happy he went to City, but guess what? We have to match that. But to turn around and spew the fraudulent nonsense that you think that we won't check you, dude, I really enjoyed listening to this guy, but he's lost all credibility. He has no integrity, none. How do you turn away from what you just said?
Yeah, and this is what I said at the beginning before you came. I used to follow him. You know why I used to follow him? Because he was always confident and he spoke very well. He spoke clear. You could hear what he says. He used to talk sense. But these days, all he does is this. So look at him there with his little golf shirt saying, oh, Haaland is unquestionable, the best talent ever. But last week or weeks ago, he said Haaland is not as great as people think he is. We are putting so much hype on this kid. This is what he said. The video on Talksport, he says, "Oh, Haaland is not good." So let's finish. Let's hear more from Roy the fraud.
Haaland is top tier. Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, they are the two jewels in the crown of world football. They are the two to take the mantle from Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. So the fact that Chelsea are in the conversation for one of these players is very exciting indeed. And it is all off the back of securing that European Cup. When you think about what Erling Haaland achieved last year, 41 goals in 41 of potential supers.
This guy. Roy, can you give me the number of your dealer? Please give me the number of your dealer. He's giving you good weed, because this is you telling us that Haaland is the best and he scored good goals and he's amazing. And now you're telling us on Talksport that Haaland is not as good as we think he is. Well, I don't know. And Carl, you know what? You told me once that you remember. I think you said you used to also listen to this guy. You told me once that I listened to him. By the way, guys, as I told you, I don't care about likes on this video. I don't care. We're just having a conversation before the match. This is just me honestly saying what the hell is wrong with this guy, because I used to follow him. I unfollowed him on YouTube last week.
Let me say something to him. So Rory, I know you're watching this. I hope you're watching this. Listen, you do not have to pander to Talksports mantra about City. The reason why people like myself follow you or followed you and listen to you and respect you, because we know you have a very clear, independent mind. You call it as it is. You talk about football, good, bad, or indifferent. That's why we love you. That's why we respect you. That's why we listen to you. Don't drink the Talksport Kool-Aid, man, and do this nonsense. You're bigger than that. Seriously, dude. I mean, come on, man. I don't get it, man. I don't know.
Nah, I don't know. I'm also surprised, man. I'm surprised. Like, at the end of the day, as I said, I respect the fact he's worked so hard to get where he is. But as Carl has told you, don't go to the top and then start twerking for Talksports because they are a big brand and they've got you there. Like, remember who you are, man. Remember who you are. Like, I saw. I was like, Roy Jennings is the same guy who was so happy that Haaland might be coming to Chelsea, and he was excited. You spoke highly of Haaland. Recently, I have seen you now say Haaland is not all that. You're belittling him, saying, "Oh, Haaland, why are people hyping him?" You said 41 goals, amazing, 41 goals. Now you're saying 20 goals is impossible. Did you see him in his video? He just said, "This player is amazing. He's gonna be the heir to Ronaldo and Messi and them." And now you are belittling him, saying, "Oh, why are we hyping this kid?" Nah, man. And he was talking about Bundesliga tax. He talked about Kai Havertz. Said Sancho hasn't been that great. But people in the comments, Carl, listen. People in the comments helped me out.
Let me
It's not
explain.
only wait. Let me tell you, Carl, the names. It's not only De Bruyne company, Gundogan, and it's not only De Bruyne company, Gundogan. There's Son, there's Firmino, right? There's Firmino, there's Aubameyang, there's Matip. All of them came from the Bundesliga and made it. This is what everybody said in the comment.
Let me break this myth about this Bundesliga tax. There is no Bundesliga tax. You know what there is, Patrick? You know what there is? There's a shit manager tax. That's what there is. The fact that your manager cannot get the best out of your German players, that's his problem, right? I can talk about company, Dzeko, De Bruyne, Leroy Sané, right? I can talk about so many players who've come through from the German league, right? Firmino has done well. Keita from Liverpool, Germany, I believe it was Germany, right? Done so well. And yet you talk about your manager is the one who's unable to get the best out of Havertz, Werner, and all those German boys. That's the problem. You put those boys in Liverpool or City, they ball and they play. This is just crazy. It's unbelievable.
Okay, cool. Anyway, guys, I think that's enough because I see majority of you are also agreeing with us. But anyway, guys, we're gonna move away from that. As I said, Roy, there's no point, as Carl says, for you to start twerking for Talksports. Just be who you are. We're good. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I didn't really want to do this, but since all of you are asking, I don't know if I've got Carl for a few minutes. I'm just gonna start another stream because people are asking us to react to the lineup. So, guys, I'm gonna start another stream. We're gonna react to the lineup, the Man City lineup. Is that cool, Carl?
I'm here. I'm up all night.
Okay, cool. So I'll stop this stream, guys, and then I'll go to a stream and we talk. Let's talk enough of Roy. If that's what he wants, go ahead. Good luck, Roy. All the best. I hope you succeed in being one of the frauds on Talksports. May you long succeed. Good luck to you. All the best. If that's what you want to be. So, guys, goodbye. I'm going to start another stream, just a live one. It's gonna just go straight to another stream, and we're gonna talk about the lineup. Okay, I think that.